So tomorrow, you're going to be doing Poetry Music to My Ears project. It is due on Friday,
That looks like.
the 12th, at 11:59. So we talked about the fundamentals of poetry, especially in terms of how it sounds and it creates images. And I want you to kind of put that to use, especially with the way that we've dissected the last two poems, like Kipling and Henley. And then on Thursday, we're gonna look at Gibran's poem. But today, or on Wednesday, I want you to understand the fundamentals and kind of apply them to another form of poetry, which is music, right? So what you're gonna do is you can work independently, but I really prefer that you have a partner, okay? Now, the partner does not have to be somebody in this class, okay? It can be anybody. It can be one of your friends here in school. It can be a virtual student. It can be your parents. It can be your brother.
Oh, okay.
It can be anybody. The only thing I ask is that when you go down to the post, you're gonna give them credit, okay? You're gonna say like, I worked with so-and-so, okay? And I'll show you an example of it. Yeah.
No.
It can be anybody. You literally can work with anybody. And I prefer that because I want you to discuss the song and the tone and the mood, okay? So once you have your partner, I want you to find a song, okay? I do ask that the song has lyrics because that obviously, because some people ask about classical music and that does sound like poetry to your ears, but that's a little bit more harder to, it's harder to interpret, okay? So it does not have to be rap. That was also a misconception earlier. It does not have to be rap. It can be any type of song. I do ask that you limit songs that have too much cussing, just because, you know, I like my dog. But I get that there's some songs that do have it, okay? If it has it, you're gonna give me like a warning. You're gonna, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Wait, so basically,
I'm about to show you. Okay. Here's the other thing. The song does not have to be in English. You can choose a song from a different language. The only thing I ask is that you provide me a translation of the lyrics that you are analyzing, right? Because I can look up a Spanish song and it has 3 different interpretations. I just need to know which one you're going off of, okay? Any questions with that?
No.
Okay, once you have your song, your partner and your song, here's the things I want you to look for. You're gonna look for rhymes. Remember, rhymes can be internal and at the end. Then assonance, remember that's rhyming of vowels. Okay, so this is consonants and endings. This is vowels. And then tell me the rhyme schemes. Look for figurative language, especially metaphors, similes, and allusions. Look for imagery, both description and auditory. Analyze the tone and the mood, and consider what the lyrics are saying to the reader. Yes. You can use a certain part of it, and also I'm going to show you. Okay. So in your discussion post, here's what you're going to do. You're going to put the names of the members of your group, the name of the song, and a warning if there's some explicit terms or maybe some intense subject matter, the artist, and then you're going to answer these questions. What is the song talking about? What is the tone in 1 to 3 sentences? What is the mood? Again, 1 to 3 sentences. Identify at least 3 fundamentals of poetry included within the song, and then provide a link to the song. The reason I ask you to provide a link, or you can even attach the song, is because once you've done your post, you will then go listen to somebody else's song, and you're going to answer the following questions. There's only 3 questions, okay? I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay, so have you ever heard the song before? What do you think the tone of the song was, and what mood did it inspire in you? I'm not asking for you to recopy everything that they said about the mood and tone. So what I want you to see, and this is why I want you to have a partner, is because we can all listen to the same song and get different interpretations of it. Okay, and that's perfectly fine, right? What it inspires in me may not inspire in you. Yes?
So let's say he's doing the song. Can your interpretation be like so off or no?
In reality, yes. But as long as you can prove to me and provide support, it's okay.
Okay.
So here's what's important. If you skip step 5, because a lot of you guys will often do the first post and then not go back. If you skip it, the highest you're gonna receive is a 60.
Girl.
And so you need to make sure, because I might actually turn this into a summative depending on the type of grades I get. So here's an example, as always. I never ask you to do something that I would not do. So I called my son up and I said, what song do you think we should do? And he said, we're gonna go ahead and do Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, the somewhat clean version, because there is some cussing. So here's my name, right? Group members, Andrea Garcia and my son Eli Ortiz. The song name, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Clean version somewhat. The artist is Logic. Then I begin to answer the questions. The song is talking about trying to live in the public eye. It's a complete sentence. Is it more than one sentence? No, it's just a complete sentence. 2, Logic's tone fluctuates between being insecure and feeling confident about his success as a rapper. His tone also sounds frustrated at times because he cannot understand why the public jumps from loving to hating him so quickly. Again, complete sentences, and I'm talking about the tone. Number 3 is about the mood it inspires in me. So the mood it creates in me and Eli is one of determination and perseverance. Even though Logic is insecure, he is still creating his music and is still fighting past his own doubts and demons. Notice that's just 2 sentences. That's fine because it's within the 1 to 3. Here's number 4. This is the fundamentals that I'm asking about. Logic uses end rhymes through most of his song, but it is freestyle and does not follow a set pattern. He also uses allusion when he says, I feel like a king and my queen is Coretta, because he is referring to Martin Luther King Jr. Finally, Logic uses simile when he states, they tear it apart like hyenas, because he's comparing the public to the wild animal that will eat anything and everything. And then number 5 here is my link, right? So you want to make sure that everybody can just click it and it takes them to it, okay?
That's you.
It doesn't matter. I'll play it in a minute, but, okay? So, are there any questions? It's relatively simple. Again, you have time today to start thinking about it, get your partner, right? Start working on it.
Question.
Yes.
So if you get a partner, does your partner have to do the same, like another one, like the same?
No,
way,
that's
or-
why you need to tell me both people that are in it.
So
So,
one of us turn it in
Yeah.
and then.
so let's say Paola and Kylie work together, right? They put both of their names. And because it's a combination work, they only have to do that. Now, each of them would have to go listen to another song and create the three questions, answer the 3 questions, okay? So even if you work, the first post can be group. The second post, you do have to go out and listen to a different song and answer that yourself. Make sense?
No.
You can all Word document.
Let's say you, yeah. So the first post can be you and Paola together, right? That's your first post. Your second post, though, you both have to go listen to songs and answer the 3 questions. So as long as I can count 2 posts to your name, we're good. First post is group, second is independent. Okay?
That's all it. Are you writing this email for the script thing? You wouldn't send them, so I have to know they put it in the judge's.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, any other questions?
No, ma'am.
All right,